Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Dear Masteries here at dearmasteries.com. My name's Adam. I'm the owner of Masteries.com, and just want to read you this letter. I really love this letter. In fact, I really wanted to talk about this at some point, so here we go. Dear Masteries, I'm following my diet plan, but I'm not losing any weight. I'm really frustrated. Can you help me? Losing no weight. Well, losing no weight, here's the thing. A lot of people experience this. You're not the only one, even though you might be doing everything right. So some people might be following a points program. Some people might be following a strict diet plan that someone prescribed to them, either maybe a nutritionist or a trainer, or even a weight loss center or system that you subscribe to and that you pay every month or week or whatever to. You know, most of these things will work. The thing is, what most of them don't tell you, whether they realize it or not. If they have that knowledge, I don't know. But there's a lot of things that your body needs to have optimized before it begins to allow the weight to be removed and used from your body. Okay, so there's certain things your body has to be primed, basically, to lose weight, and sometimes our body isn't ready. So when you try to do all the right things, your body is just not in that gear, so it can't do it. Okay, it's not your fault. It's not the program's fault. It's just that we haven't prepared it yet. So we need to prepare it. So here's some of the things that I talk about in the Weight Loss Octagon training series. And the training series is a system that I talk about on Masteries.com. If you haven't already checked it out, this is the Weight Loss Octagon. And I have different ways that you can learn it. You know, go ahead. If you want to, you can purchase it and take a look through it. But I go through some key things that you need to optimize before you tackle any weight loss program to make sure that you're going to lose weight. Otherwise, you may not. For example, some points programs, they allow you to have whatever you want as long as you're within your limits for your points. It's the same as counting your macros or, you know, you total calorie counts or whatever. You know, that's great and that's fine. You might be below a limit, but if your body's not prepared or primed and ready to lose that weight, it doesn't matter how low you drop them, you could just stay the same or gain weight. That's kind of weird, isn't it? But it happens. It happens all the time. So I'm going to tell you some of the reasons, and these are the major reasons why. And I've seen this over 26 years of doing this, okay? So number one is your liver. And something you really need to recognize is your liver is one of the most important organs in your body to make sure that you are going to lose weight. And it needs to be cleaned. It needs to be ready and primed. And what you need to do is you need to make sure that it's operating efficiently so that it can filter out all the stuff that your body does not need, doesn't want, and so that it can also help you to create the hormones you need in order to lose that weight. Okay, so your liver is so important. And I talk about all these things in detail in the Weight Loss Octagon, okay? Your thyroid is another really major important thing that you need to make sure that is operating properly. It does control all of your metabolic functions within your body, and it basically regulates your ability to burn fat. Too much or too little of thyroid hormone is bad. It needs to be good and balanced, okay? And I talk about that and how you can balance it and everything in the system. Your adrenal glands, something else that's really, really important. You know, the hormones secreted and regulated either help you to balance in your favor or they'll go against you. So cortisol is one of them. For example, if you have certain amount of cortisol in your body at the right time that other hormones are present, your body's going to burn fat. However, if you have a lot of cortisol in your body at the same time that certain hormones aren't there or other hormones are present, then it's going to really cause you to store fat. So cortisol by itself is not the enemy. It is the conditions and how long cortisol is elevated and how much of the other hormones are present or are not present. And it's that fine balance. So if your body is prepared properly, then your cortisol will naturally fluctuate the way it should, and it will help you to lose the body fat, okay? Otherwise, cortisol is going to really help you to gain weight, okay? Pregnenolone. This is something that's very, very important, and some people may know of pregnenolone because they've gone to the doctor and they put them on prescriptions or shots or something, okay? But it's very important. It is the precursor to nearly all of the steroid hormones that are created in your body. And one of the major things that you need to make sure you're getting in your diet is cholesterol. Now, I am talking about that evil that people have perpetuated over the years, that cholesterol is not something that you want, but I'm telling you that it is something you want. And the reason we're seeing a lot more people who need to get pregnenolone from other sources is because they're not getting it from their foods anymore. Now, I mean healthy cholesterol. You want to make sure you get it from a healthy source, so from animal meats and things like that, okay? And this cholesterol is going to be synthesized in your liver, okay, in order to help you to produce pregnenolone. Now, pregnenolone is very, very important. And if you have a deficiency, you will understand how important that really is. And if your doctor does tell you you need to take something, and it could be, straight up pregnenolone shots or something to get your body to act properly and create those steroid hormones that you need to create, then you'll feel the difference. If you modify your diet and adapt it in a way that allows your body to naturally create pregnenolone, you'll feel so much better. You'll be like, wow, this is great. I feel healthy. I feel well. So very, very important, okay? The last thing that I really want you to understand is you need to have a vision for what you want to achieve. And, I talk about this in the program as well. You need to make sure that your vision is big enough, that it's realistic, but big enough that you're actually drawn to it every time you think about it on a daily basis, or, you're motivated. You're in that place where you're kind of like, I don't really want to work out today. I don't want to exercise. I firmly believe you should exercise every day. That means activity over and above what you do on a daily basis. If you miss a day here and there, let's not beat ourselves up over it. Let's just really try, because we try to eat every day and sleep well and do all those things. Let's try to be active as well, okay? It should be big enough that you think about it and you're like, wow, that'd be awesome to achieve. I can't wait. Or you think about yourself as already having achieved it. And you automatically are like, wow, this is amazing. And you look around and you see and you feel what it's like to be that. And you see how everybody, treats you, or how they interact with you, or how they appreciate what you've done, for yourself. Because this is really all about you and what you've done for you. No one else is going to be able to do this. You're the only one. So you really need to create that for yourself, okay? So those are the main things that I recommend that you do in order to try to make sure that you are on the right track to lose weight. Now, some people may ask, well, how does your vision affect whether or not you're able to lose? Well, sometimes if our vision's big enough, we won't derail as much. We'll keep going toward that goal, okay? So even though the other four are really about how to prime and prepare your body to lose weight, the last one's mental, okay? So we got physical, we got mental, and together they create that emotional desire and the hormonal change. Because even your thoughts can change how your body processes stuff, and your hormones and things like that, okay? They can really affect you, because we're connected. Everything's connected, okay? So I hope that helps you. And if you need more, if you want to learn, you're thinking, you know what, I know that's something I really want to make sure that my body is prepared. I'm doing another program. That's fine. You don't have to be following the Weight Loss Octagon to get the program to learn it. This program really encompasses all weight loss programs out there and all strategies. The way I've designed it, it's all been researched for many, many, many years. The 26 years that I've been doing this and helping people, you know, the thousands that have had results from my coaching and training. And it's just, there's so much that I put in this program. It's 8 hours worth. You know, I kind of teach a bit of theory in the first half, and then the last half, I break down the Octagon and how it helps people. And it helps you to understand the choices that you can make, you know, with life, because life is not a straight line. It's really a curve. So we need to understand that we need to be flexible with that, and just having one solution or one program that's going to take us through the rest of our life probably isn't going to work. But if we have a whole Octagon of solutions, where we're able to select and pick and choose based on what life's thrown at us at the moment or what we've planned out, then we have that flexibility that we're able to adapt with it. And that's why the Weight Loss Octagon, in my opinion, is one of the best systems that you're going to find anywhere, because it has that flexibility and there's so much to choose from within one system, and it all works. So I really I could talk a lot about this, but I want to thank you for joining me today on the 121days.com blog. If you have any other questions, feel free, you know, send me your question, and you know, come on in. And sorry, not the 121days.blog, that's my other one. This is dearmasteries.com. So if you have any more questions, go to dearmasteries.com. Send me your message. You can send it via text, audio, or video. It goes through Facebook Messenger, and I'll get it, read them over, and if I select you, we'll put you up on the daily advice column. So thanks again. Really appreciate your time, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.